All right, finally got the trigger in for the Glock 47, and it's the Apex. So it came with the shoe, the trigger bar, and the disconnect, and that was pretty much it. No plunger spring, no other springs. That was about it. So this gun is no longer a stock gun. Believe it or not, the optic and the light has nothing to do with whether or not the gun is stocked. They are just accessories, however you want to say. So we're gonna shoot a couple of doubles out here. Yeah, some looks a little weird. You know what's weird is that I'm looking at this optic and I have it occluded, and it's only the it should be only the 2 MOA dot, but for some reason all of a sudden I can see the cutout, the print of the 34 or 60, whatever the hell it is, the circle. You're not gonna be able to see it, but I could see that they could tell it was like programmed for it, but for whatever reason it just doesn't have it. That's very interesting. Hopefully that doesn't distract me, but I can literally see the circle and the hash marks. So I don't know if they set them all up to be that way and they just don't allow that to illuminate, but anyway, it's just something I barely noticed right now because the dot's occluded, and that's how I like to run it. So we'll try to make this not too short, but I haven't shot this yet since I put the trigger in. I just put the trigger in, I think, Wednesday. So we're gonna see how it feels. We'll shoot a mag of doubles, and then we'll shoot like the 6, whatever, and just kind of see what it does. Let me grab the timer real quick. Not that it really matters, but we'll just use a timer to start. So we're roughly at 10 yards right here, and I'll pick the middle target, and let's just see how the trigger runs. My first impressions, basically. So here we go. Dot up a little bit more. It's pretty bright out here today. No overcast, so get the ears on. All right. So we'll just use a timer for the start, and we'll burn through some doubles, kind of see how it feels. All right, here we go. Ah, I forgot I gotta talk loud. I didn't have my mic on, but stand by. All right, feels decent. Split's not that fast. A 1-2-7, a 2-2, a 2-2, and a 2-2, and another 2-2. So it looks like my shots are all over the place, like I'm pushing. Looks like my shots are all over, like I'm pushing them to the left. And I am, so let's try that again. Still feels a little heavy. I put it on the trigger, whatever, to weigh the pull, and it only brought it down to like a 4.5, or yeah, 4.5. If I caught it at the real bottom end, it was a 4. Yeah, still a little too heavy. I might look to add the springs and stuff from Terran. That'll probably bring it closer to the 3, if I'm being honest. But another set of doubles here. All right, I didn't see it. One more time. All right. Splits. I got a 20 in there. 22s and a 21. Still not that great. Just got to draw the first shot here, see what we got. And a 150. Nothing great at all about that. All right, let's I'm gonna patch these targets up, and then we'll do like a 6 reload 6 and see what we get. All right, I forgot the most important part of the drill. So before we do the 6 reload 6, to measure the transitions and the reloads and what I think about it, we should have started with the bill drill. So here we are at 7 yards. We're gonna go ahead and start with the bill drill and kind of just see if it's any faster than the other one. I think I was like at a low 2 or something. But let's just see what this does. Alright, so I think the trigger still needs a little bit more work, and I do know what to do with it. Go see TTI, Taryn Butler, for some of the springs, and that should work everything. It should work itself out. So let's just get a bill drill real quick. Here we go. Actually was pretty good. All right, let's check this shit out. So that was a 2 even. We'll check out the hits. All right, I was getting a little I don't know if you can see that shit. I was getting a little bummed out with the gun, but that's not terrible. The draw to first shot could not even have been that fast. So the draw to first shot was a 105, not very fast. A 2-2, an 18, an 18, an 18, and a 19. So that's roughly just over a fist size group. So it's well within the palm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty tight fucking group at 2 even. Let's try one more because I have enough for I got enough ammo. Fuck them. So we'll try the next one. So here we go. Before the camera gets all heated up, let's try one more on the middle one. Don't know if I'll be able to break that 2 second with this setup, but let's try, see what we got. All right, once I got it up there and I locked it in, it was good to go. So here we go. Let's try it again. Feels real slow. A 205. So the draw to first shot was slightly slower by 1/100th of a second. So it was a 106. Then the splits were worse. So a 2-1, a 20, a 20, a 19, and an 18. I had a lot of 18s in there. So I threw 2. So still not terrible. So this gun does have some potential. So let me tape these up. We'll run 6 reload 6, which I think I got to get a couple more mags loaded. And it's getting hot, so let's cool the camera out, reload, and then we'll get to the transitions. All right, the camera is at this angle because it's in the shade. It's getting up to over 100 already right now, so I don't want it to be over there because then it'll end the video. So, I mean, I'll do my best. You should be able to still see the gun right here in the front. So we'll just do a couple of 6 reload 6, which I probably only have enough to do it once, unless I get another couple of bullets. So let me grab 2 more bullets, 3 more bullets. Alright, so I got 10 in here now, 11, 12, plus the mag. Anyway, we should have plenty to do it twice. So I'll go right and then we'll go left. So let's just see kind of how it runs and what I think about. This is a different setup than I normally use also, but let's just go ahead and transition and stuff like that. So here we go. Trigger didn't reset. It's not that the trigger didn't reset, and that was 666. That was 1 second in there to figure that shit out. It's not that the trigger didn't reset, it's I had to come off further than what I'm normally used to. And and so the reset was a little longer than it should have been, or what it's normally been. But we have 4 Alpha, 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie, and same thing there, 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie. Not bad. The time was terrible because I panicked on that reset when I almost stopped. So let's go the other way, start left. So here we go. Alright, how to do the John Wick flip. 6 second, 6:13. The reload was a 220. It felt like all the shots were in there. So let's just take a look at this. I don't like the reset. And people probably have some smart ass fucking comments about how perfect the fucking reset is. It's garbage. So I threw 3 Charlies. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I ran that twice. So I think I already had 1. So I threw 2. Threw 1 more there. And this one's tight all the way around. So let's see. I could feel the gun a lot more controlled. This is still the stock, what do you call it? Recoil spring. I do have another one coming, but now, Jesus Christ, this fucking bullet's fucking hot as shit. Yeah, the gun's hot as fuck too. But yeah, just check out the reset. Here we go. It's a little bit of take up, then a little creep, then the break, and then look at how long that. It's a pretty far reset. So I don't know if there's another shoe or something, but I probably will still go with the Terran stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty longer reset than I thought. So just something I'm gonna have to get used to. But there you have it. Gonna have to wrap this shit up because it's fucking hot out here. We have the trigger, whatever it's called, advanced fucking trigger system from Apex for the Gen 5. I'm pretty sure it probably needs to be broken in, but so far it's okay. Just before you leave your stupid fucking comments, I did lube on the disconnect where the trigger bar meets. So I put a heavy amount of the Lucas oil or whatever the fuck it is. But anyway, I also added the Talon grips. So there you have it. It's a fucking scorcher out here. Gun is hot as fuck right now. But yeah, the hits are pretty good. The time's a little bit slow, and that little reset, I gotta get used to that. Kind of reminds me of the fucking Glock performance trigger, which I did not like that reset. So the best thing I've done to my gun so far was the stock trigger with all the Terran springs in it. So if I go with the Terran springs and leave this trigger, maybe it even runs even better, but that's definitely something I'm gonna have to go get. That's the Grandmaster spring kit or whatever for the Glock. So I'm thinking that's gonna really take this gun to where it needs to be. And if it's not with this trigger and it's better with the stock, then fuck it, I'm going with that, because my Glock 19 runs pretty good and that's all it has. So alright, thanks for watching.